Hey guys, Tom here with cellphonetrek.com, and today I have the Samsung Acclaim. It's for the US cellular market. I say thanks to Samsung for sending us the phone. This is going to be the basic review of the phone, options that it has, some of the features, and its overall functionality. So let's get into it. The Samsung Acclaim for US cellular is extremely reminiscent of what we like to call the Moment 2, also known as the Intercept. Same size screen, keyboard is basically the same phone. However, its price point is a little different. It's $99.99 with 2-year contract extension on US cellular. We have a full 4-line QWERTY keyboard, 3.2-inch capacitive touchscreen, running Android 2.1, along with all the awesome Android little widgets and apps. We have 3 home screens, as you can tell. We have an optical trackpad in lieu of actually using your finger to browse the web, the actual pages here. You have your standard menu, settings, wallpaper. They did not put live wallpaper on here. Go home. Very standard phone, 3.5mm headset jack, spot for a lanyard, your power button, 3.0 megapixel camera. However, other reports say that it's actually can handle up to 3.2 megapixels. You have a single LED flash, micro USB charging port, dedicated camera capture key, and volume rocker bar, and your micro SD card slot. It comes pre-installed with a 4GB micro SD card and can handle up to 16 gigabytes of memory. Look under the battery, nothing under the hood here. 1500 milliamp battery, MAH, milliamps per hour. So we'll go ahead, turn that back up. Turn the phone back on. Let you see what the phone looks like as it loads up. It's a great device. I really enjoyed the actual usage of the keypad. I like the dedicated number row. Spacebar in the middle, kind of annoying, but it's a learning curve. You get used to the fact that that's there, and so you can hit B and N and M quite well. Nice little directional pad right here with the dedicated OK buttons. Nice for when you're browsing the web. You have symbol key here, you have your emoticon key, quick connect key for messages as well. Boot up time was a little slow, as you can tell. It doesn't have a very fast processor, it doesn't have a 1 gig. Call quality on here was really nice, very clear, very crystal clear. We'll go into messaging, get you an idea of what the keypad, compose a new message. Type here to compose. Use your standard QWERTY keyboard to go, hello, how are you today? To really get some speed, you end up having to jump your thumbs across, and that's why, when you have this space bar in the way, you can try and condense all this stuff all into one area. Put your symbol, your shift key, everything, put that all over here. That way you don't have to have this function key in the way. Your Z is way off here to the left, your Q is up there. I mean, it's not a hard keyboard, but it does take a little bit used to. Your virtual QWERTY keyboard, still again, actually was a little nicer. You have your space bar down there at the bottom. You can go. You have T9 technology in here. Hello, how are you today? It is Android 2.1, so you can go into the Android market and download a swipe keyboard on here if you'd like, or other keyboards that are available, whatever is more to your liking. If you switch into portrait mode, again, full QWERTY keyboard, just as nice. No swipe though, a little disappointing. Okay. A couple of independent apps on here with US Cellular, Tone Room Deluxe, and Your Navigation. Your Navigation is directly for US Cellular customers. Dedicated YouTube client, dedicated Facebook client, MySpace, yeah, Twitter client, TwitDroid. TwitDroid's quite nice. So overall, not a lot to this phone. It's not a breaking phone, but it is the first Android phone to hit the US Cellular market. So congratulations. I do hear more are coming. You also have Evernote as well, which is independent. You have support for Microsoft Quick Office and support for contacts. You do have a contact backup system on here as well, which is always nice. I'll show you the camera. Hold down the camera capture key. It takes a little bit to load up. I was a little disappointed by that. You can take a picture by holding this down. It'll take a picture, or you can hold the top button like so. Leave the sound muted. The flash does kick in. Nice camera sounds. You can go ahead and change all that. Hit this button down here in your menu. You can go into your gallery or into your settings. Settings, you can change your flash mode, your white balance, your color effect, where you want your location, your store location, picture size, 3 megapixels, 2 megapixels, 1 megapixel if you'd like to change that for any reason. Picture quality, super fine, focus mode, auto. No digital zoom by way of the volume rocker bar, so that was a little sad. You have to double tap to get the digital zoom to kick in. And then hold it down, autofocus will kick in. Take the photo. Pretty standard stuff. Nothing, like I said, jumping out about this phone. Overall, phone is still a good phone. It contains Android 2.1. US Cellular is a great market. Great price point at $99.99 with 2-year contract extension. It's still not the fastest phone in the world, but it's still quick. 3.2-inch capacitive touchscreen, great for web browsing, full HTML web browsing. Again, call quality was superb. You have the convenience of virtual QWERTY keyboards and a physical QWERTY keyboard, depending on which style fits you best, or if you like to go in between. Definitely, if it's colder outside and you're wearing mittens, gloves, something of that nature, using the touch screen can be a little difficult, but having the full QWERTY keyboard might be good for people who wear gloves. If it's cold outside, if it's raining, depending on the type of work that they do. That's something that you could also, that's one benefit of having a physical keyboard. Definitely would have to say this is a good phone. It's not the best. But if you're up for contract extension and you're looking for an easy phone to grab a hold of if you're moving from a, say, feature phone and you want to get into the smartphone market, this would be, the Samsung Acclaim would be a great phone for you to get a hold of. Again, my name is Tom with cellphonetrek.com. Go to cellphonetrek.com for all your latest cell phone news and reviews. We're also on Facebook and Twitter, Cellphone Trek. Go ahead and find us on there, follow us, tweet us. We'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have on there. Again, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you have yourself a great day.